Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy FriYay, Jean.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful Friday morning.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back the lyrics and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Still broadcasting. I'm not finding it. Jean's not finding it. Where the heck is Teri Angel?
Oh, there you go.
Am I?
You're on Enlightened Living.
Well, I'm usually on
Angel.
Angel Speakers, Teri Angel, and I'm not seeing it. Why is it not here? All right, let me go fix the problem. Hang on, everybody.
You're on Enlightened.
Yeah, not many people watch it on there,
I
so
know.
putting it on and Angel Speakers. There it is. Oh, no, we're not supposed to be on Enlightened Network. Sorry, kicking you off, Jean. Okay. Now you should be able to find it. It is FriYay. Yay, yay. All right. Get it shared away. Oops, I said the S word.
You did. Oh,
I know.
oh, there you are.
Marietta. Marietta, are you excited yet? We sure are. We were talking about you last night. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of that restaurant.
Where we were?
Love something. Marietta, there's a restaurant in Isla Morada, and it's got hearts.
Lovelock.
Lovelock?
Lovelock. Or
Lovelock? Lovelocks?
Lovelocks.
Do you remember? Do you know that restaurant, Marietta? We were talking with Mary last night. She showed us a picture of the restaurant that has all these hearts. I thought it was so cool. All right, let's see what we got. I can share it on to Enlightened World. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Had just a little glitch there, but got it fixed. Thank you, Kathy Han. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let me finish doing what I was doing, and then we'll see what's going on with everyone and what your yay is today. What is that yay? I've got lots and lots and lots of them.
I'm not seeing any comments.
Are you on Angel speakers?
It was, but maybe. Maybe.
Kathleen Caputo, good morning, sweetheart. Just one more time, and then we are going to go into our hearts.
Your name of speakers.
Maybe refresh.
Walk me through it.
You know where the refresh screen is.
I did already refresh.
Yeah. She found it. She found it. She doesn't want to be on camera this morning.
No.
So she's just sitting beside of me. Elena, yes, it's Friday. Get to unwind this weekend. I'm so excited about this weekend. We get to see our Marietta, our sweet one. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Hand on the hearts. Breathe in slowly. Let's add in, first of all, gratitude. So very grateful for this day. Grateful for this life. Grateful for each breath I take. Just breathe in gratitude right into your heart. It may be hard to find some gratitude. There may be something going on. If you can find one thing, just one, and hold on to that and just watch what happens. Just start giving that gratitude. And then go into compassion. When we can focus on giving love away to others, it really lifts us. It's the best thing we can do. First thing in the morning, just start giving out that love. And don't forget to give it to yourself. To say, I love you right into your heart. Give yourself that big hug. All kinds of sparkly love going into your heart and then going out into the world. And take a big breath in. Just release it. How beautiful you all are this morning, Joy and Castrillo. I cannot wait to see you. What a beautiful, beautiful gathering last night at your day spa down in Plantation, Florida. My goodness, I didn't know you could get that many people in that little space. We were like sardines packed in there. But boy, the energy. Wasn't it amazing, Jean?
It was wonderful.
And Jean got to meet some more peas last night.
Jennifer.
She got to meet Jennifer. I so wish I had taken a picture of the two of them together.
She's shorter than me.
Yeah, Blue, if you're listening, Auntie Jean was tall last night. I should have taken a picture to prove it. And yes, she didn't need the doggy slurps this morning. In fact, she woke me up this morning. Well, I was already kind of awake, but I wasn't out of bed yet because I was responding to some messages, and especially our sweet Annie. Where is our Annie? Annie needs our prayers again, so let's lift her up this morning. And who else is here? There's our Jean and Rosalind. Now, see if Rosalind can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to see us, then Jean, it'll be a piece of cake for you to be up at 6.
Yeah.
I think you should start practicing now.
I think I should.
Yeah, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning,
No,
Which
I
will
think
be-
I'll be on vacation.
which
a
will
little
be-
longer.
4 o'clock in the morning in Texas.
Too early in Texas. Let's move the morning cup to lunch Cuppa Joy.
Oh, well then, that's an idea. Rosin, sending you love. I love that.
I love you, Rosin.
Okay, so how about a message from Kuan Yin and a message from the angels? You know, those angels, they're so happy right now because they've been able to give so many messages to people. In the last week, there's been over 30 messages, almost 40 messages given out. See if Auntie Jean will pull an angel card, and I'll pull our Kuan Yin card, and let's see how well they jive with each other. Last time I did this, they were just like really speaking to what we were doing, what was going on, and told us exactly the same message pretty much. Pat Moss, day of today, getting spare room ready for Olivia and Tom to visit this weekend. Yes, yes, yes. That's awesome, Pat Moss. I'm so glad they're going to be there with you. Oh, we just had this one too, not long ago, but obviously there's a big message, and I think this is for me and you because I think we're going to have so much fun with Marietta this weekend. We're not going to want to come back. We're going to just stay in the
About
Keys.
that.
We'll just make the Keys our headquarters. Okay, so you ready for this? Kuan Yin says, play to create. Do you dream of more happiness, well-being, and love? There is a high frequency dream. High frequency dreams become reality when we align ourselves with a matching frequency. There is a way to raise frequency to become more magnetic to opportunities, to the right people, solutions, and helpful guidance to bring your dreams to life. For now, let go of the struggle and embrace the way of play. Pat Moss, you're getting ready to play. You've got those beautiful grandkids that are going to be there. And I just see you playing with them. I see so much joy going on when they come to you this weekend. I'm so happy for you, honey, that you get to have that experience. And just make sure that you just keep that vibration high and let go. Let go of anything that might try to put a damper on the laughter. And there's no limits. Just raise the roof with joy. Joy, joy, joy.
Like that.
Yeah. So did you pull us an angel card?
I did. In a way, I guess it goes with it. It says protection. You are surrounded by angels. Nothing can hurt you. So lower your defenses and try.
And nothing can hurt you. So when we realize that, what does that do? It raises our frequency. And that's what it says. There is a way to raise frequency to become more magnetic to opportunities, to the right people, solutions, and helpful guidance. Let go of the struggle and embrace the way of play. So yeah, they're talking to each other.
It shows a heart
Protection.
surrounded by a bubble.
I
Or
love
a
that.
balloon, see? And that's the way you feel when you put the cloak of Michael's protection around you.
Mhm.
My son's name is Michael David, so I get them confused.
Seriously,
Mhm.
you've never told me his middle name.
Oh, I'm
One
sorry.
of my younger brothers is named Michael David.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh. And I have MD L'Oreal.
I love that.
Michelle, Dawn, Michael, David, Mary. Only she doesn't have middle.
She doesn't have a D. She's just an M.
And then I guess Chris is the doctor because he didn't become an M. So
You ran out of M's. You know, I always wondered how my mom and dad did it. They had 13 children. And I always wondered about the naming process. And it's like, how did we get our names? Because they're so varied. And it's just so interesting that we have the same. Well, you have a son, I have a brother, but the same name, Michael David. I often wonder how he's doing. Yeah.
Lena's mojo.
It is a big family, Elena. Yeah, big families have a tendency to have issues. I'll put it mildly. And he's one of the ones that decided to just drift away from the family for a bit. I know he's still there. I still feel his energy and send him love all the time. Yeah, I think he's been going through a lot. I really feel that. You wondered how big families work as you're an only child. Yeah, trust me, there's good times and bad times. And my memories of the good times are what I hold on to. Every family fights when you have more than one child. You didn't have anybody to fight with, so who'd you fight with?
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's interesting being an only child. And yeah, I sometimes wonder because I didn't feel like I belonged in that family. It was just all so chaotic. But, oh, you fought with your parents. There you go. Well, we did that too. Yeah.
Children are rebellious, huh?
Yeah. Just remember, if you were fighting with your parents and there were 13 of us, I can imagine my poor parents were just so ready for the last one to get out the door. Anyway, it was an experience and it was what it was supposed to be. I fully believe that we choose our existence here. We choose how we're going to show up in this world, don't we?
I think so. We have certain lessons to learn and we take them.
Yeah.
So I have to talk to myself about picking.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think about that because it's such a common thought among the spiritual people that are tapped in, tuned in, and turned on, as Abraham says, that we chose what we came here for. We chose our family, we chose our parents, we chose this whole experience that we were going to go through. And sometimes I think about that and I'm going, what was I thinking? I was an overachiever, obviously, because I just checked all the boxes. I'm like, well, I want one of all of that. God, just let me go down and do all of these things. So next time I'll know better. Next time I'm like, I want that sandy beach and the umbrella and the gazebos and the soft waves and music playing. That's what I'm going to choose.
Well, I'm glad you chose what you chose.
Not, when you think about that, can I have a life of ease and grace? And I know many people that have that kind of existence where they're not going through the physical issues and they're not going through, the conflicts and the fighting. And they're okay, but they're not like super happy. Because I think when we have our sandpaper, it makes us into a beautiful pearl. It really does shape us by the experiences we go through. So sometimes asking for that life of ease and grace, it doesn't give us what our soul needs to really learn and grow. And that's why we're here. This is like a big school playground. And we can go into that playground and bully or be bullied, or we can go to that playground and say, I want you on my team. Let's go play. Let's play some ball, or run a race or whatever around the playground. I want the company. I don't want to be standing there all alone in the playground. And being an overachiever is a good trait. Well, yeah, I try to be an organized overachiever, but sometimes that goes out the window. Sometimes I'm looking for my calendar because I know I've got so much to do and I don't have an idea of what it might be because it's all written there. Kathleen, good morning. She says, Mom spoiled me as an only child, never had to clean my room or had any chores. Now, kiddingly, I blame Mom when my house is messy because she isn't here to clean up after me. Yeah. Annie 7, good morning. And Ricky, and Josie, good morning to you. Kathy Hansen, I grew up next door to my cousins. There was 8 of them and 3 of us. We were like one big family of 11. I was the youngest and was bullied quite a bit. Yeah, I was bullied too, Kathy. It's not a fun experience. Jean says we need the contrast for growth and change. Yeah, when we go through something, when we have one of those hard tasks that we encounter, it really does shape us and creates an energy of us that's like, okay, what's that all about? And that brings us to more questions. I feel like the more we learn, there's more we know we need to learn. So we have the experiences to move forward, not to knock us backwards. I used to think that. I used to think those things in life that were happening to me were there to knock me down. And boy, I've been on my butt quite a bit in this lifetime because I didn't know how to protect myself. Where's my card? Oh, I didn't know that I was protected, that I was surrounded by the angels. I knew the angels were there, but I didn't realize how much they protected me. And it says, nothing can hurt you, so lower your defenses and try. I didn't know that nothing could hurt me, so I allowed the hurt in. And it's all about the awareness, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Once we become aware that we're on this journey, not to be bullied, not to be knocked down, not to be always sad or just not feeling well. We're on this journey to have these experiences to move forward. It's like moving up a ladder. Sometimes it's not so easy to move up a ladder, is it? Sometimes you start climbing and then you say, oh, can I go farther? Or even climbing stairs. Sometimes you get to the middle point and you're like, oh my gosh, how much more do I need to do? And you look up and it's like, yep, there's more stairs there. And you have an option. You can just pause and catch your breath and move forward. Or you can say, not today. I don't feel like I can tackle that today. And it's okay. Whatever you do, give yourself permission for it to be okay. I think that's a huge lesson that we're here to learn. To give ourselves permission. Do you ever do that, Jean?
Yes, I do. But I was thinking about your analogy of the ladder. And I think what I learned, especially on this trip, is that when you start being grateful for the lessons, that's when you're progressing. That, I've always had gratitude for my blessings, but I've never had gratitude for the lessons.
Yeah.
I'm starting to learn to be grateful for those too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same in growth. They do.
That's right. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of this lady. She has stepped out of her comfort zone. She's been living out of the car with me for how many months now? Oh, over 4 months. I think it's 4 months today that we hit the road.
I think it is.
4 months today, Auntie Jean has been on the
On
road,
the road.
living in the Angel Mobile as her temporary home, and just having so many experiences. And so I am very proud that all those lessons are starting to really make a difference now, that you're able to see them.
Surrounded by angels.
Goodbye, angels.
Lena wants to know what number you were.
I was number 9. Where is that? I don't see that question.
Yeah, it's right after where I said, Kathy, I was making the kids do chores and their houses are a mess.
I don't see that comment.
Oh. Well, you see Kathy hands where I drew it.
I do see Kathy, and then I see you
Okay, go down.
respond.
Two.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, but I don't see Elena's question about the number.
No.
No, it's not showing up.
And then, yes, Lena. Everybody, do you see the question? Carrie, what number were you out of your siblings?
Oh, I don't see that.
And then under Annie says wise wisdom.
I see wise wisdom. So why isn't Elena's comment showing up? You know, sometimes I think Facebook picks and chooses who's going to be seen. I don't understand it, but that's the way it works. So Mama Hotter Bear says, thanks, Jean. Yes, I think sometimes it's just the way a person is. And I hate it when things are messy. Every week I have to clean up my desk because I never seem to be able to keep it neat. I love it when I see articles saying messy people are really geniuses. I have seen that. I have. And Jean will tell you that a lot of times I'm messy as well. If you could see the couch right now. Well, I organized it a little bit last night into piles. Because, you know, sometimes there's just so much and I don't have a place to put it. I don't have drawers, you know, I don't have files. So I have to sift through it. And sometimes that process looks a little messy because I'm like, this is garbage. I have to keep and pay attention to, and this has to get my immediate attention. So, you know, sometimes I have messy piles, but I know what they all are. I know what's in each one. And then eventually the garbage goes in the garbage and things are taken care of. So, yeah, sometimes there's an organized mess. I'll just say it that way, since I'm a Virgo and we're supposed to be organized, I'm going to claim that. Good morning, Deirdre and Elena. Yeah, I was number 9. I had 4 siblings under me that I kind of feel like their mom instead of their sister, because I had the responsibility of making sure they were taken care of. Because, you know, my mom, she always had an infant that she was taking care of. So as the oldest female, I had to make sure that they all did their homework and had playtime and got their baths, or, you know, whatever that looked like, to keep everybody in line. I was the taskmaster at 13 years old. I was pretty much raising 4 kids. And there was a phase that I went through that was like, wow, I didn't get to enjoy my childhood because I had these responsibilities. But yeah, I'm glad I did, because, you know, family is important. And I remember those times. Now I can smile and laugh about them because they made me do things I probably wouldn't have done. You know, they made me play ball with them. And I did play ball. When I was in college, I played softball until I got hit with that softball. That wasn't fun at all. But yeah, it's, we can look at things, our perspective, the way we look at it is going to shape our experience we have with it. So I could look at it with, oh, I have to take care of these kids, even though I'm a kid myself, or you just have fun and play with them. And that's what they always did. They grab me by the hand. Come on, let's play ball. Come on, you got to throw the ball to me. It's like, okay, you guys made me move. You made me get out of the house and not sit there and just be in my own little world. What else you got? And Kathleen says, yes, Teri, I think we need to give you a pass as you don't have places to put everything.
That's true.
Yeah. So it looks a little cluttered. And, eventually it'll be all cleared away and put away. I got some bills in the mail yesterday. I wasn't real happy with them, but, when you travel around the country, there's this thing called tolls. They can be quite expensive, I'm finding out, over the last couple of years. I remember the first toll I got in the mail, they do this thing where if you don't have their certain equipment to pay the toll, they send you a bill in the mail. And I'm not here to collect it until my friend sends it to me. So sometimes it's a little late getting to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to pay this bill and it's past due now. So pray that everything will go with ease and grace as I travel through those toll roads, because one of them is quite expensive. And I know I've got some coming from New Jersey, which again is not cheap, and New York. Those bridges over the water in New York, it's outrageous what you have to pay there. Auntie Jean says that must be why I'm neat. No genius here, unless you count being messy inside. Well, you know what to do about that messy inside.
Call on
Joy. She's the angel that declutters.
She sticks around me a lot.
Mhm.
That's why I think.
Yeah. I have a Sun Pass, but I don't have the Easy Pass. Thank you, Elaine. I'll check into that and see if I can stop getting these late bills in the mail. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. So, FriYay, got some yays for us? You all know what my yay is. Oh my gosh, I can feel it already. I can already see that beautiful deep water in the Keys. You guys, there is nothing like the ocean water at the Florida Keys. There's nothing. It just amazes me every time I see it. And I haven't seen it in a few years. I think it was 2019? It's either 18 or 19 that I met Marietta. I was there with her at Hart Harbor and got to meet her and her husband Ed and good girl Pearl, and just see that beautiful ocean there. Oh, it's magnificent. And I've already promised Jean a sunrise.
No, that's what my day is.
And a sunset.
Sunset.
We get both down in the Keys.
Yeah.
So is that your yay as well?
That's my yay. Well, seeing Marietta and good girl Pearl.
I've already told her to lock her up.
Oh, I'm pet deprived.
She is pet deprived. And Blue, I don't know if you're listening. I haven't seen you on yet. But yeah, she's missing those puppies. So thank you for the wake-up call yesterday. It put such a smile on her face and a giggle. And I just love seeing that on our Auntie Jean. So yeah, maybe we'll let you hold good girl Pearl. I haven't seen Blue. Where's our Blue?
Maybe I should call her and wake her up.
Oh, you need to go wake up the puppies.
But sometimes she goes out early today. I need to buy.
Yeah, sometimes she does, but she takes those puppies with her.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Or
takes
she
them
might be
with
at the lake. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there with the weather.
I still have reminders of the puppies. Little hairs, little
Mhm.
blonde hairs, little black hairs. And I get homesick every time I see
I know. Those puppies are darling. Elena's yay is for happiness and for love throughout everyone. Elena, I really want to see you. You know, people in the north central part of Florida are asking for an angel circle. We've done 2 here, one here in Fort Lauderdale and one a little bit south of here. And I've got people asking to do an angel circle, like in Boca or Boynton. So I'm going to try to figure that out and see if maybe we can do one up that way. If we can find a place to do it, we'll do it for sure. Deirdre says, my yay is I got 3 lovely rings in the mail and I don't know who sent them.
Oh, how nice.
That's wonderful. Don't you love that? You had a secret Santa. I used to love that. The secret Santa. You didn't know who it came from. And that was okay. You just received. Catherine Kovac says, my yay today is that I'm going to a dress-up Halloween party this afternoon at my favorite restaurant with a group of gals going as a bar of soap. Oh, I love that. The last time I dressed up for Halloween, I was a chest of drawers. Chest of drawers.
You guys are so creative.
I took a huge box and cut it out and then drew, or I think I used markers to paint the drawers on the front of it.
Oh, cool.
And then I was a chest of drawers.
I dressed Michelle up as an Oreo cookie one year.
Oh, I love that.
She wore white in the center and I made 2 big brown circles. Or she hated it. She thought it was
Oh, I think it's very cool. I've been Raggedy Ann before. I love that one.
Mhm.
I used to love to dress up at Halloween. I think Halloween has kind of diminished in its interest. You know, it's not like what it used to be. And kids are doing more things like trunk or treat, like what we saw at Love and Light the other night. That's gotten big over the last probably decade. I started seeing that with kids. And it's more of a safety thing. And I get it. You know, I remember though in the old days when the kids would come to your door and you got to let them get candy and have all the decorations that were a little spooky for them so they could have fun.
When I was a child, do you all remember this? When I was a child, we had to do something for our tree.
Oh, really?
That's why it was called trick or treat. At least I thought at the time anyway. But they would teach us at school a poem or a little song or something that we would do for our tree.
I like that idea.
It
I've
was
never heard of
cute.
that.
It was cute. And most people, I know they don't do it anymore, but most people would ask you in. And you know, the people would there say, okay, let's see your tree. And you would do your little performance.
Wow. That's an interesting tradition. I've never heard of that, but that's pretty cool. I like that better than the other version of trick or treat, where if you don't treat them, they trick you with something, and sometimes it's not so pleasant. Good morning, Mary Crincoli. Thank you for being here this morning. And Elena says Boca would be great. I'll see if we can work on that and get a place. I was looking last night at Duncan to see what their rates are. I couldn't find it. If we could get a room for the night there for the evening, then we can do one at Duncan Conference Center. I'd love for everybody to see that place. Kathleen says, my yay today is I'm going shopping for a Halloween outfit for Hotto Bear's Halloween photo shoot. It's time to do his Halloween video. Yay, I can't wait to see Hotto Bear all dressed up. And that's going to be so fun for the kids. Are you doing any individual Halloween videos if we want to purchase one for some of the kids. I know a big kid that might like one, and some little kids too. All right, so I don't see any more yays, but I hope you're going to have a great, great day. It's so beautiful outside. When I walked out here this morning, clear skies. Well, there's a little puffy clouds, but they just accent the sky, don't they? They're just like little cotton balls.
The lucky clouds. I really do.
So Ricky, maybe you and Josie can put a thinking cap on and help us find a place in Boca that we can do an angel circle up that way. A hug so tight. Well, good morning on YouTube. And we're happy to have you here again. Thank you for being here. Glitter sneakers. Yes, I think she had those glitter sneakers on last night at the Angel Circle. Mary.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Her gold shoes.
She wore her glitter sneakers to the Angel Circle. So she was there last night. Wow, I'm just still on a high from all the beautiful messages that came through for people. You know, when the angels speak through me, I don't always remember every word, but I remember the energy. I remember how it feels to just feel that love flowing and to feel the energy of the person receiving the message and how it's going right to their heart. So, and we got to see Jennifer last night. What a treat to see our Jennifer Langren. I don't see her on this morning, but got to see her and her husband, Micah, and sending Micah so much love. Please lift him up. He had some surgery and he's still in a lot of pain from that surgery and still healing and recovering. So let's add him this morning to our extra love pile. So if you have something or someone that you want to put in there, just type it in and we'll lift those that are in not going through something that might be a little bit challenging for them. So let's lift those who are right now in the midst of their fire that they're going through. And yeah, you remember after all that high vibe and love, crashing in the car on the way home. Yeah, I went to bed last night just remembering that the feeling of just that high vibration that was there with a room full of people, listening to the angels, being touched by angels. Those angels are with us all the time. And that was their assurance to us last night. We're never leaving you. We're never going to step away. We're always right there. So reach out and take advantage of that. All right. So if you have any other prayer requests, go ahead and type them in. And just remember to pray for yourself. Put yourself in that pile and allow yourself to receive. Receive the love that the angels have for you. Receive the love that God has for you. So take a breath into your heart and release it back out. And as you breathe in again, just see a circle starting to form in front of you. You might see it as people standing there. You might see just the energy. Most of the time when I see energy, it's like little glitters of light, little tiny specks that are just sparkling and moving because energy always moves. So I see the energy in this circle, this prayer circle. I see everyone that we lift up every day, all of those requests, all the ones that have added to the request today. And let's just send love into that. See the energy of it all and pull that love from your heart and send it that way. You can never give all of your love away. Kuan Yin is right there to replenish it, to fill that cup back up. The more you give, the more you get when you allow it. Open to receive. It's a huge message for us all. Sometimes we give and we don't open up to take back in. So this morning, just open the door, let the love flow in, let it go right to the center of your being, and then give some of that love away. Maybe give it to a loved one who's struggling, a coworker, or neighbor. There's so many people today going through those fires, so many that just don't know that there's somebody out there praying for them, lifting them up. So send out such a blast of love that they can't help but notice. They just know that something has changed, something has shifted in their energy. And it feels pretty good. So when you send that love, know that you are making a difference. You're making an impact. Now let's give love to our beautiful planet, our Mama Gaia. There's so much going on. There's conflict. There's trauma. There's winds, floods. There's so much diverse energy across this planet. Let's just let Mama Gaia know that as much as she supports us while we're here on our journey, we give that love back. Honor and respect this earth that we're on. Do everything that you can to make it a pleasant experience while you're here, not just for yourself, but for others and for future generations that are going to be here. The more we take care of our mama, the more she's going to be there fully for those coming after us. So love Mama Gaia. Send that love right down into the midst of Gaia, down to that beautiful crystalline center. See the love pouring into all those crystals. See the bright light as it shines on them. And then feel it coming back up, because that's the cycle. When you give, you get back, and it's expanded, and it's warm and awesome feeling. So get that warm, fuzzy feeling from the center of Earth and let it ground you. Let it bring balance and centeredness to you. Now in that balanced, centered state, let's send love to each other. Maybe there's someone who's going through struggles today. I know our sweet Annie comes to mind. Just send her love. And our Blue, Brookie, those Linda Lemieux, those who are not here with us this morning on this particular gathering, just send them love. Send out a blast. Say their name. Say it out loud. They'll hear it. We are so connected that we hear when somebody calls our name. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, let's hold each other and let's say, thank you. I love you. Oh, Pat Moss, I see your beautiful prayer for your daughter, for Tom and Olivia's mom. Prayers for all of your family, Pat, that there can be a cohesiveness and a healing among the family. Thank you. I love you. That's our battle cry. That's our anthem of love to our beautiful soul family. So let's see if we can get our Leo to sing to us this morning. Where you at? Leo, Leo. Calling you in. Nope, wrong one. It is beautiful. But we want Leo. Sorry.
Come on, Leo.
Yes, yay.
things. It's time to get up and get ready, because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. I create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret, we simply accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, cuppa full of joy, cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me a joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me a joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me a cuppa joy, give me joy, give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy, give me joy, give me cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy.
Want to do it?
Taking all the energy.
Love you. Thank you all so much for being here.
Love you all.
Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Have the most beautiful day possible. And you do that by keeping your vibration high, by saying, what is my yay today? What is my yay? How can I find something to say yay about? If you don't have anything that comes immediately to mind, create. We create the world the way we want to see it. So go have some yays out there, and we will see you later. Love you so, so very much. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.
Bye.